Hi there, I'm Cher Johnston, and welcome to my happy place. I did some things here. I started doing some seed stitch here in the corner. I think I'm going to fill it all in with seed stitch. I also put some beads on there, and there, and there. I have little pearl beads that I just got that I really like. And I have a bunch of pink and purple threads today. And by the way, before I start, if you like the video, hit the like button, leave me a comment, subscribe for more. There's a link in the description for a pattern for this thing that I'm doing. And I am not sponsored by anyone, but I just like sometimes to show you cool stuff that I have. I have these, they're in there upside down. These are certain stitches, certain stitch needles. See, there's a band about 1/8 of an inch away from the, look what I did there. There's a band 1/8 of an inch away from the end of the needle. And I like these because I can measure 1/8 of an inch, go down, and then I'm going to pull out till I can see the silver, and then back in, and then out, and then in. Makes these perfect little stitches, which I really like sometimes. Oh, I'm sorry. That's just silly. My light is acting up. I've had it almost a year, so it might be time to get a new one or something. I don't know. But before I started, I went and grabbed a different light. And then when I turned it on, I went, oh, it's not going to act up today. And then as soon as I started to film, of course, Murphy's Law and all. All right. I got to tell you, I was really looking forward to rain today. But you know what happened? It rained last night, and then it was done. I think it rained a little bit this morning, early this morning. But now it's just kind of muggy. I don't know what happened last night. Something may have happened because my cat woke me up in the middle of the night. I don't know, do cats have dreams like we do? She wakes me up sometimes in the middle of the night scared. It's just, well, she is a bit of a scaredy cat, you know what I mean? She's, um, sometimes she's even scared of me. Oh, but I remember waking up in the middle of the night when I was a kid and going into my parents' room to sleep, and it seems like I must have fallen asleep right away. I don't remember laying there awake or anything. All right. I am not here to tell stories. I'm here to. Was weird. Okay. I like this turquoise. I like the turquoise and the purple. I think I'm um gonna do something turquoise. I think the fabric medium makes it a little bit stiff. I think I need to do some more and maybe just rinse it out better or something. Because it seems like it shouldn't be that hard to pull a needle through this ribbon. All right. Sometimes, if you ever watch Jennifer Clouston, she does, she just records, she calls it snippets of her stitching life. And she just records a little bit while she's warming up her hands. Sometimes I feel like I need to do a little bit just to get going. And maybe I should decide what I'm going to do before I sit down here to do stuff. I did pick out some needles and some thread. And I like to thread the needles when I'm doing silk embroidery. I like to thread them on camera so you can see what I'm doing. All right, this is one that I painted again, and it's a little stiff. I think I have to figure out how to I think I didn't get it washed completely. All right, blah blah blah. I kind of like those. I added some beads in there, and I kind of like that. So let's do do some up here. And I do like those roses like this. You can do a colonial knot and then pull it out so you have about an inch and a half. And then go back and forth. Alright. And then I want to hold the bottom and tighten the knot. There we go. Now I know I'm going to need my purple. Oh, where is the purple thing? It's a good thing I have several of them. Because they do get lost. The other thing that I did was that I twisted them a bit and sewed them down just a little bit. I'm not sure if I should have done that, but I don't want. I mean, this is something I'm going to use. It's going to be a blanket, so I can't really, not. Let's try just a colonial knot. I also put beads in here. I don't know if you can even see them. Little tiny purple beads. All right, let's do just a colonial knot. That's kind of nice. Not sure I like that one. I might be able to twist it around though and make it into something. There is a stitch that I've never done that's like, it's a loop stitch. Let's see. Well, heck. Well, that's not good. Um, I don't know. I've never seen this one done. I saw it in a book. And I think I might have to tack those down. Well, heck. That's what I'll do. I'll tack them down. Oh, all right. I'm going to tack those down and mess with it later. Uh, I'll be back. Okay. I did a lot of seed stitching, sitting watching YouTube. It was fun. And then I was looking at the other one that I did and realized that there's these stitches I haven't done for a while. And I'm going to do them over here. This is some kind of rosette stitch. I don't remember the exact name, but it starts like this with make it kind of small. Starts with a twisted chain stitch like that. Then you loop it around here and go in there. Um, don't think I was supposed to loop that. I don't remember. Yeah, okay, that's right. Then I'm going to go in here. I'm going to come back out and I'm going to go through. I don't think you're supposed to do that part, but that's what I do. Make a detached chain stitch over top of that. It looks like a little rosebud. Let's do it again. This one I'm going to try to make a little bit smaller. I probably should have used different thread because this thread's pretty thick. This is that DMC matte something or other. Back through this leg. Then I'm going to go up. I want to catch that. I don't think you're supposed to do that, but that's what I do. That's what I like to do. Oh, I like it. I think I like it. Then we're going to have to come in. Whoops. Oh, need to tack that down. See, that's still there from earlier. twisted chain stitch. Then, instead of tacking it down, I'm going to go through this leg. And then I think you're just supposed to do a detached chain stitch around the outside. I like to go up and catch this thread there. Mostly because this is for a blanket. I'm sort of having second thoughts on the blanket idea because I like the way this feels. I just like it so much. If you've never done um, seed stitch, I find it very therapeutic to just sit in front of the TV, or just sometimes I just sit in silence and stitch. I sometimes forget how much I love just stitching, just without a purpose, without anything in mind. Sometimes just silently, whatever. This is the silk ribbon that I painted, and like, it's so stiff. I also noticed I tried to use my Inktense blocks on something else. They're they're kind of crusty. I'm not happy that I did that to them. So I might have to like wash them off. Actually, you know what I could probably do? I could probably take a little bowl of water and wash one off, and then add a little more fabric stuff. And then just douse my silk ribbon in it. But this was, I used some watercolor paint that I just bought, and then I left it on my desk, and now I don't know where it is. Oh, that's rather unfortunate, isn't it? Yeah, that's okay. All right. I've been doing a lot of stitching just sitting in front of the TV. I'm working on a hexagon quilt. I think I showed that. I did show it already. Working on a pillowcase for my grandson. Shh, don't tell him. He's gonna like it. He's gonna love it. And maybe I'll. Oh God. I could record his reaction because he doesn't mind. Ariana now doesn't. She hates to have her picture taken, or to do videos, but she was the first granddaughter, and all the time, constantly. We were constantly taking pictures. Just constantly. All right. Sorry, my throat is kind of. What happens when you don't speak? I don't think I've talked to anyone all day. So this one here, I did those loops, and I went in here with some green, and I tacked. This one I didn't tack down. I tacked it down at the top, and then I tacked this one down. See, to make it. I don't know. I don't know what kind of flower that is. It just is. All right. I'll be back. I decided this letter needs to have little tiny hearts. And I didn't want to do dots because I don't have dots that are tiny enough. But it's okay. I'm going to use the side, those pink lines, as a sort of a guide. And I think instead of doing them stacked, I'm going to put just like 2 threads between them. Oh, I think I like this. Oh, sorry, I moved my camera. All right. Let's. Okay, I have the lipstick thread, and I have just 2 strands. Well, 1 strand folded over, so it makes 2 strands. And I wanted some little teeny tiny hearts here in this letter. And I drew on a couple, but I'm just going to eyeball it. And I don't want, I keep going off camera, sorry. I think because I'm making it so tiny. Um, Sometimes I think I get the perfect angle for my camera. It's in the perfect place. And then I go and move it. Which is just a silly thing to do. But, whatever. I really like these. I think my camera's too far down. That could be what it is. I don't know if I have enough left here. Just barely. All right. I'm liking it so far. Okay, I think I'm going to go put some beads in there and erase this. I have to figure out how to get this pink out. I think I can wash it out, but we'll see. Anyway. All right. Okay, this is the pattern that I have that is available on my Ko-fi site. There's a link in the description. And this time I used this heat transfer pen, and then you write on the back and then iron it on. You can write on the front, but it would transfer the opposite way. You know what I mean? And what I have here, I've been working a lot on this off camera. This is seed stitch, which I thought would be cool to sort of cover. This is a gray variegated thread, and I thought it would be nice to sort of hide the stains and stuff. But now I can see that the heat transfer pen is really showing up, and I want to get rid of that. It's bothering me. So I filled in a little bit here with some beads, and I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a running stitch around the outside of these last two letters that I'm doing. And then I want to wash this out because it's starting to bother me. You can't really see it very much, but it's bothering me. And I think I want to do something in the background of this. I haven't decided what yet. And I also realized I've been working on this for almost a week now, and I'm close to done. Well, I'm a little more than halfway done, I guess. But I'm enjoying working on it. I'm enjoying sitting in silence and just stitching, which is, I think, what slow stitch is all about. Anyway, that's all for now. I'll do another video to finish this up later on. Thanks for watching. Bye.